always felt like choice was something I should have and do have, and nothing's going to stand in the way of me doing what I want to do. I'm a writer with a certain level of talent, and words are the most important thing for me. As for music, you know, in a way it's an adjunct to my writing, but singing is another thing that, you know, I have a certain level of pride about. When I first went on to methadone for a certain number of years, it turned your life into a little bit of a dream. One of the things with methadone was that I found my emotional response to music was muted. Like there's songs that would make me cry or whatever, which just wouldn't. Songs wouldn't make me cry, I wouldn't get that flush. And I was still using up to around the year 2000. And that's around the time I moved on to buprenorphine, at the time, now Suboxone. And I found that the bupe was really good for me. Like I didn't really notice its effect, but it kind of just worked for me. There was a lot more liberties in terms of choice. You know, I travelled Queensland quite a lot, and on methadone it was a big endeavour organising your doses and all that sort of thing. And now I'm on a minimal regulation program where I only have to go to the pharmacy every 4 weeks. Feels like it's in the background. And I'm on such a low dose. I wonder whether I actually need to take it, whether it's just a psychological crutch or not. I go to a nearby town to pick up. I actually look forward to going there because it's a nice place and I can visit friends, and I usually have lunch with someone at the same time. And the only reason I remember going is because my little box of films begins to look a little bit small. I think, oh, it's time to go to said town and pick up on a Saturday morning. It's more a pleasure than a chore. And also, I happen to have lucked out with a, you know, fabulous pharmacy where there's no sort of stigma, no judgment. It's just like picking up a script anywhere else, as opposed to my previous pharmacy. Tonight I'm doing a show at the Lyrebird. Just a little bit of music, playing with some friends, and that's going to be nice.